It starts on Sunday night. You lay there in bed, dreading going to sleep because you'll have to wake up the next day and go to a job that you just don't like. It just doesn't fit. And you struggle with that sense of purpose. So, purpose is really important in life. Viktor Frankl, the Jewish psychiatrist, noted that purpose was an essential to people surviving the Holocaust and the death camps. The Japanese have a philosophy of finding purpose. It is called ikigai, and it has 4 elements that are essential to finding that purpose, which lends itself to flow in the course of your job. The first one has to be something you're good at. Of course, we want to look at all of our skills, the ones that we apply at our job now, and the other skills that basically come into play in your daily life. You may like to draw. You may like to edit videos for YouTube. Any of a number of things that you may really be good at doing. The second one, you have to like what you do. That's the essence of flow, is really being in that state of things that you enjoy doing. The third one, the world has to need it. I don't care if you mop floors and whatnot. If you enjoy it, the world needs it, it's met that criteria of ikigai. The fourth concept, it's gotta pay you some money. You have to survive. You have needs that you need to meet. These 4 concepts wrap together to form the Japanese philosophy of ikigai. So how do we find our purpose? The unfortunate thing is it's not as easy as just sitting around and saying, what am I going to do with my life to find purpose? I find there are 3 ways that purpose develops. The first one is what I call inheritance. This is the classic tale of somebody following in a parent's footsteps. My father was a doctor, so I became a doctor. And it's that whole notion of that carrying on that continuity. You see what a parent does, and then you find yourself resonating with the same thing. And of course, that's influenced by the fact that that person has infused you with their value, and you take them up to do that. The second way is exposure. We start doing something. It may be pounding metal and making knives. It may be editing video. We do it more and more, and we find we like it. It starts to grow on us. It starts to build. And then we get the idea, why don't we do this for a living? You know, it's interesting because sometimes hobbies are best left as hobbies, but sometimes they grow into more than that. The third way is by reaction. We have circumstances in our life that basically contribute to us reacting and finding cause and purpose in doing something. A good example was the gal who started Mothers Against Drunk Driving, MAD. She had a daughter who was killed by a drunk driver, and she made her life's work creating this organization that fought against drunk drivers because, you know, it takes a terrible toll, and it affected her family, and she found purpose and meaning in doing that. So why is this in a video about ADD? Well, treatment of ADD is not just about symptoms and getting those better. It's about enhancement of life, and having purpose enhances your life. So if this has been a useful video for you, you know what to do to get more. I don't need to tell you that. And if you like this, thump that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. Until next week, this is G.H. Glade for Coaching ADD.